What's going on, people? It's your boy Wanzo coming back to you with another video. Guys, I got a couple of messages regarding, I guess, Monero forking, there being a bunch of forks. And I had heard a little bit of something about this, but I didn't actually find an article until actually yesterday. Yesterday morning, I found this article and I read over it. And I was going to do a video on it last night, but I just didn't get around to it, so I'm doing it now. Anyway, we all know how Monero just forked, okay? And, to basically block or kick off ASICs. And it seems that out of that, there's probably, an internal struggle. The way I would see it would be an internal struggle of people that don't agree with what Fluffy Pony did, because Fluffy Pony was the person that was at the head of, I don't know, original Monero or classic, whatever you want to call that Monero that we knew before. Okay, whatever it is now. Okay, it seems like 4 other Moneros are going to be born out of this because they all don't agree with certain things that others are doing and shit like that. So let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, basically this tells you here about the hard fork. Okay, they basically Monero's kryptonite proof algorithm changed in order to basically knock off all of these ASICs, and they're using the notion about 51% attack and 51% dominance and all this other shit. And that just doesn't hold any water here, because it's not just Bitmain that made a kryptonite miner. Okay, you have Halong, as it's posted here. You have Bitmain, you have Halong, you have Pinidea, you have Baikal, you have a couple of others there, that aren't big names, and that's just not going to hold any water here about Bitmain controlling 51%, okay? Because some people are going to buy Bitmain's unit and some people are not. Some people are going to buy Pinidea, some people are going to buy Halong, some people are going to get Baikal's. So Bitmain was going to be nowhere near 51% dominance on this. So this is bull, all right? And out of this was born, you have the original Monero, which forked off to stay as Monero. Okay, then you have another one that calls itself Monero Zero. Then you have another one calling itself Monero Original. And then you have a Monero Classic. And then you have another Monero Dash Classic. Okay, so what's the difference here and what's going on? Basically, Monero Classic, which is one of these two, I'm not really sure which one. I'm assuming it's probably this one, because there's no hyphen, are saying that they believe that ASICs is healthy and a market-driven process, okay, which I agree, okay, it's all about technological advancements, okay, and they also state here that, where is it, they state here that, somebody states here that they think that Bitmain is behind this, okay, behind one of these forks or maybe all of these forks, all right, which I find that to be very conspiratorial, okay. I don't believe too much in a lot of crazy conspiracies, but could they be behind one of these? I guess they could be, but I don't think they're behind all of these, okay. So Monero Classic is saying that they are pro ASIC, okay, and then you have Monero-Classic, okay, which is this one here, and they also believe that ASICs are a good thing, okay, and that if the blockchain was being stabilized by ASICs, that could have helped avoid the 500,000 botnets that attacked Monero over the past few months. And if you don't know what a botnet is, it's basically a program, some sort of like a Trojan, that puts itself into a bunch of people's computers and combining the powers of all these computers mines Monero. Okay, that's basically what a botnet is, and they're saying that it could have been avoided by using ASICs here. Monero Zero is saying that they decided that the Monero project strategy is continuously hard fork is an insane strategy. Okay, so basically they're saying it's no longer stable or a sane strategy. So they think it's a crazy strategy. Okay, they believe that Satoshi's proof of work, which is mining, is the only mechanism for decentralized consensus. Okay, and so they forked because they don't agree with this. Okay, even though let me see where it says here. Monero Zero spokesperson further said that Monero is an NVDA project, that proof of fork is not a consensus method, and that Bitmain is trying to destroy Monero, but did not have time to explain more. So they don't agree with Bitmain overtaking blockchains, which I'll agree. I don't agree with that either. But that's not the case anymore because we have so many players in the scene. All right. And, but they also don't agree with the constant forking. Okay. And Monero Original, there's not much known behind them. There is, I guess, there's a little bit of a GitHub page, but it's, basically still in the shadows. Nobody knows much about it at this point when they published this article. Earlier, you think it was yesterday. Let me see, just to double check. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw this yesterday. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. It looks like 4 Moneros are going to be forked off of the original Monero, or I'm saying original Monero, but there's one here called Monero, and then you Classic. And what are you supposed to call Monero? Just Monero? So yeah. So tell me what you guys think. I think this is all fucking crazy. All of this shit, such a shit show over forking ASICs. Like I said, I think that was a huge mistake on their part. And I think that, in my opinion, this is the beginning of the end of Monero as, maybe the top privacy coin. Because a lot of people, I think, said that they would take Monero as, before Dash, but I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I think this is just a fucking crazy shit show. Anyways, peace.